Have you ever understood English when someone speaks to you, but when it's your turn to answer, suddenly nothing comes out? You know the words, you know the grammar, but you freeze. If that sounds familiar, don't worry. You don't need to memorize hundreds of vocabulary words to start speaking more confidently. You need a simple routine, and for the next 7 days, I'm going to give you exactly that. Welcome to Level Up English with G. This is your 7-day English speaking challenge. Every day, you'll practice one simple skill that you can actually use in real life. You don't need a textbook. You don't need complicated grammar lessons. You just need a few minutes every day and the courage to speak out loud. Let's start with day 1. Day 1 is about introducing yourself. Imagine you meet someone new at work, at school, or in your neighborhood. Instead of saying only, "Hi, my name is G," try making your answer a little longer.
Hi, I'm G. I'm from the Philippines and I'm learning English. Now say it again. Hi, I'm G. I'm from the Philippines and I'm learning English. Your goal today is simple. Introduce yourself in 3 sentences. Say your name, say where you're from, then say something about yourself. For example, hi, I'm Anna. I'm from Mexico. I work in a restaurant. Simple English is still real English. Now let's move to day 2. Day 2 is about talking about your daily routine. Think about what you normally do every morning. I wake up at 7. I make coffee. I get ready for work. Notice something important. You don't need complicated sentences. You can start with short sentences and connect them. I wake up. I take a shower. I eat breakfast. Then I go to work. Now make your own routine. What time do you wake up? What do you eat? Where do you go? What do you do? Speak about your routine for 1 minute. Don't worry about making mistakes. Your goal is to speak, not to sound perfect. Now it's day 3. Today, we're going to practice asking questions. This is important because real conversations are not just about answering. You also need to keep the conversation going. Try these questions. What do you do? Where are you from? What do you like to do? What did you do this weekend? Now imagine you're talking to a new coworker. You could say, "Hey, I'm G. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?" They answer. Then you ask, "What do you do?" They answer. Then you can say, "That's interesting. How long have you worked there?" See what happened? One question created another question. That is how real conversations grow. Day 4 is about talking about the past. You don't need to learn every past tense rule today. Just practice talking about yesterday. For example, yesterday, I went to work. I had lunch with my friend. After work, I went home. I watched a movie. Now tell your own story. What did you do yesterday? Try to speak for 1 minute. And remember, if you make a mistake, keep going. Don't stop every time you make an error. Communication comes first. Day 5 is about expressing your opinions. This is something you'll use constantly in everyday English. You can start with simple phrases. I think. I believe. In my opinion. I like. I don't really like. For example, I think English is difficult, but I enjoy learning it. Or, in my opinion, practicing every day is better than studying once a week. Now choose something simple. Talk about your favorite food, your favorite movie, your favorite place, or even your favorite season. Start with, I think, then give your reason. I think summer is great because I love going to the beach. That's it. Simple sentence. Clear idea. Real communication. Now we're on day 6. Today is conversation day. Imagine you're meeting someone at a coffee shop. They say, "Hey, how are you?" You say, "I'm good, thanks. How about you?" They say, "I'm doing great. What are you up to today?" You say, "I'm meeting a friend, and then I'm going to do some shopping." They ask, "Sounds nice. What are you shopping for?" You answer, and now you're having a conversation. That's what we want. Not perfect English, not complicated English, useful English. So today, find a partner if you can. A friend, a coworker, a family member, or even practice by yourself. Ask yourself questions and answer them out loud. The important thing is to speak. And now, day 7. This is your final challenge. I want you to tell a short story about yourself. Start with your introduction, then talk about your daily life. Talk about something you did recently. Then tell me something you like or something you want to do in the future. For example, hi, I'm Anna. I'm from Mexico and I work in a small office. I usually wake up at 7 and go to work at 8. Yesterday, I met my friend for lunch. We talked about our plans for the weekend. I really enjoy learning English because I want to communicate with more people. In the future, I want to speak English confidently at work. That is a complete story. And you can create one too. Now here's the most important part. After 7 days, you probably won't become fluent. And that's okay. The goal was never perfection. The goal was to make speaking English feel less scary. Because confidence doesn't come from knowing every English word. Confidence comes from using the words you already know. So don't wait until your English is perfect. Start with one sentence, then another, then another. Speak every day, make mistakes, learn from them, and keep going. If you completed this 7-day challenge, comment below, Day 7 complete. And if you want more simple, practical English lessons that you can use in real life, subscribe to Level Up English with G. Your English doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to keep moving forward. See you in the next lesson. Bye.